Hi, I'm Nilly and I have just interviewed Nadiya Hussain as part of the Channel Mom Meets the Expert series. Nadiya is a TV chef, presenter, author who rose to fame after she won the 6th series of the Great British Bake Off.
The winner is Nadiya.
And I have a tiny little bit of a girl crush on her. Have a look, let me know what you think, because I loved it. Hi Nadiya.
Hi.
Thanks for sitting down with me. I'm so excited to be here. I've got some great questions from the Channel Moms, so should we get cracking?
Go on, do it.
So how would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Loyal, scatty.
No, you're a mum, you can't be.
When the kids have gone to bed, like that's me done. That's when I become really scatty and I'm like, oh, I can't do emails, I can't do anything, I'm not going to feed my husband, I'm just going to sit here. So I become a little bit scatty and scared. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. My brain always goes right down to like the worst possible scenario. So like I'm scared of everything, like everything frightens me.
What have you found that has been the biggest challenge between parenting and work commitments?
I think my biggest challenge has been to be able to say, actually, I'm not like a full-time mum anymore. Like I do have to work, and just to kind of find that balance, because it's taken me 3 years to get some sort of a balance. And so I think for me, that's been the hardest thing.
So you've met so many amazing people like Graham Norton, Lorraine, and even the Queen.
Yep.
Who's been like the best person you've met?
I try not to act starstruck, but I have to say the moment I met Lenny Henry, that was probably like that. I kind of felt, you feel a little flutter. I was like, oh my dear God, that is Lenny Henry. And he had a green room and everything. Like I didn't have a green room. He had like a green room to himself. He sat with his suitcases like right next to me, and then he said, can I have a picture with you? And I was like, what's happened? Like it was mad.
What was it like meeting the Queen, and did she like your cake?
You know, when you say you're going to meet the Queen, everyone says, oh, well, there are these rules and you've got to be really careful. So I thought, right, okay. So I went up to them and I said, right, so what are the rules? What can I do? What can't I do? And they said, there are no rules. You could do whatever you like. I was like, so I can like chest pump her, right? And they're like, no. Like I can give her a high five. No.
I can't imagine you chest pumping the Queen.
No. I mean, it made
If
headlines.
you're panicking,
You just do silly things, right? So I was really nervous, and they said that you don't have like there are no rules, but clearly there were. I don't think anyone's ever seen the Queen eat, because
No.
think about it, I haven't. She didn't eat it in front of me,
Ah.
but she cut it, and I believe, if I'm right, I heard that the top tier got sent away with her, so she got to take the top tier home. So I reckon, right? So she that evening, slice of cake, cup of tea, Coronation Street, feet up, fire on.
Definitely, and all to herself.
All to herself.
Baking or cooking?
Oh, that's baking.
Rice and curry or fish and chips?
Oh, fish and chips.
Who would be your dream dinner guest?
David Attenborough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Starter or dessert?
Starter.
Fashion or comfort?
A bit of both.
3 things you'll take to a desert island.
Jar of Marmite. I take a book. What else would I take? Probably some Haribo, some jelly sweets. Some jelly sweets.
I'm a big fan of jelly sweets.
Yeah, jelly sweets.
So, unexpected guests.
Yep.
If they give you a call, we're going to be there in 30 minutes, what would you make in that space of time?
I'm a big fan of like quick foods, like noodles, like instant noodles, but you can make them into like, you can jazz them up by put like vegetables and stuff in, but always spring rolls. And that's like one of the recipes that are in the kids book, because that's one of the ones that the kids make with me.
In your recipe book, your new one, which would you say is the most parent-friendly, easiest to cook?
The one that I really enjoy making with the kids is where you don't need a oven, and so you just make, it's called Love Heart Puppy Chow.
Okay.
So it's cereal and white chocolate and little Love Heart sweets, and it's really good fun to make because you still measure, you still mix, you still lick the bowl, and those are kind of the best elements of cooking with kids.
Oh, I'll do that with my kids and I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, I think they'll like it. I mean, they won't go to sleep afterwards, but it'll be great.
What is your favourite Bangladeshi dish?
Fish heads. My dad buys this massive tiger fish, but he literally only buys the head. We don't want the flesh, we just want the head. And like this head, like it could sit on your lap. It's enormous. If you saw it, like it would scare you. It's huge, like
Oh my gosh.
massive. It's called bagmas.
Okay.
Ask your mum, she'll know. But it's like a massive head, and you take it to the butcher and he will like slice it up, and the best meat is inside the head, and that cooked with like a bit of lemon. Oh my goodness.
Do you ever feel your hijab has stopped you from achieving anything?
Wearing a headscarf and doing the job that I do, I know that I'm creating a space that isn't there. There isn't a space for a Muslim author and there isn't a space for a Muslim cook. And I think by being here and saying that I'm going to stay here means that I'm creating that space. And I think that's really important because I have children and I want them to see that there is a space out there for them. And if it isn't out there, I'm going to stay as long as I need to create it.
What is your favourite cooking hack?
One of the worst jobs growing up in a Bangladeshi house was the garlic and ginger.
Oh, I hate doing that.
So my trick is if you get your garlic and just pour hot water on top of the garlic and just leave it to soak for 1 minute and you take it apart, you can literally rub. You don't even need to do, you just have to literally, with the palms of your hands, like that, and all the skin comes off.
Thank you so much for having us. I've had an amazing time and you are such an inspiration.
Well, thank you for having me.
I hope you enjoyed the next instalment of the Channel Mom Meets the Expert series. You can watch more videos in this series on Channel Mom. Just click the link below and leave us a comment to let us know if there's any experts we should be meeting.